tell me why you came to Colombia?
I've never been to South America, and I have friends that live in Chile and Buenos Aires, and on my way over here I thought I would see Bogota.
And why are you visiting the Bolivar Square specifically?
Because it's so significant in Colombia's history, and I feel like it's a very important place to see while I'm here.
Plaza de Bolívar, historical and tourist place of Bogota, Colombia. This place is chosen by people from different countries to take to the service offered in the country. In this video, we are going to tell a little about her.
The Plaza Mayor is the square west. Now the beginning of the city is the one most important place in the city and the country because it's an important social, cultural and political scenario around which the most transcendental decisions are made the Colombians and from the history Colombia. The Plaza of Mayor, known as the Plaza of the Bolivar in honor of the Libertador, was founded almost the year after of creation of Bogota, except till of April 27, the 1529.
The Palace of Justice Alfonso Reyes Echandía is a building located in the Plaza de Bolívar in the city of Bogota, headquarters and symbol of the justicial power in Colombia. There have been three buildings that have served as the seat of the Palace of Justice. The first was located on 11th Street with 16. Grant and it operated since in the 1920s. The taking of the Palace of Justice was one of the most important events of our country. Occurred on November 6, 1985 by the hands of the guerrilla of M19 and the resumption by the Colombia Armed Forces. The building was destroyed by a fire during the riots of April 9, 1948, known as the Bogotazo after of the murder of Jorge Eliezer Gaitán. The second was located in the Plaza de Bolívar and was destroyed on November 6, 1985 as the result of the takeover of the M19 guerrilla and the takeover by the army.
School High de San Bartolome. It is the oldest school in Colombia because it has worked more than 400 years. From 1604 for him, Archbishop and Santa Fe de Bogota, Bartolome Guaram. It has been administered for the state and for the Jesuits. The national capital, the fin and the artisanal were working begin and mar, with its neoclassical and Renaissance style. It is reflected the politics they transformed in Colombia, was constrict and they share Thomas Cristiano de Mosquera. They 1847 and completed in 1946. This building has three line rooms, one for the Senate, and for the House of Representatives, and the third where the full Congress met.
The Cathedral Primary. Instead of the squares and the architectural errors being reconstructed several times between 1538 and 1803. It has remained impressive as the air seat of the Plaza de Bolívar for several countries. Square house remains of natural heroes and figures of national life. So, Gonzalo Jiménez de Quesada, Antonio Nariño, and the painter of the colony Gregorio Velázquez de Arcade. Additionally, he keeps a large collection of books dating back to 1612. About 800 people live in the parish, and a top 3 are white inhabitants. More than 100 tons of people visit the area every day. Very close to the cathedral is La Capilla del Sagrario, where the most prolific works of the Roman painter Gregorio Velázquez de Arcade and Ceballos. A legacy of religious relic with scenes of the Old and New Testament, made in the years in which he remained imprisoned, are housed inside.
The House Museum of July 20 or 15. This is a house that dates from the late 16th century and the early 17th. In 18th, this is entry is the various establishments. The most important, of course, the Spain's José Llorente, triggered the events that gave Colombia and this population independence. Confirmation he had with criollos for Francisco Morales and his son Francisco and Antonio on Friday, July 20, 18th. For the allow of the base unleashed, the events of culminated in the so-called or Cry of Independence.
This place will not only feed history, it will also enjoy pleasant moments with the differences of commerce, the different tourist guides, and the warmth of the people. Hold this in the company of your friends.